My brother knights, as we conclude this mid-year membership meeting, I wish to thank you for your participation. And in a special way, I want to thank all those who have worked so hard to make this meeting a success, both from the standpoint of technology as well as the substance of each session. This has been an exciting year for the Knights of Columbus. We are making major strides in our IT capabilities that will increase our support to both our fraternal and our insurance programs. You've also learned about the developments regarding Knights of Columbus Asset Advisors and our recent Donor-Advised Fund initiative. Together with the great work of our investment department, these initiatives supplement and support the financial strength which for decades has been the hallmark of the Knights of Columbus. We have transitioned to virtual meetings and programs that have enabled our councils to continue to be active and for our membership to grow. And as we anticipate the next wave of the pandemic, now is the time for us to double down and continue our virtual meetings and programs, and we should continue to be innovative. So where do we go from here? First, we must all embrace more faithfully the example and the mission of our founder. Every brother knight should take time in the next weeks and months to get to know Blessed Michael McGivney. I ask that every council and every member watch the 2 new documentaries on Father McGivney and his mission. Begin with An American Blessed, and then continue with A Witness for the World. Brother Knights should also watch the inspiring video on the miracle attributed to the intercession of Father McGivney. And we should take the time to read the excellent biography of Father McGivney written by the well-known American historian Douglas Brinkley and Julie Fenster, entitled Parish Priest. Throughout the history of our church, men have been inspired by the holy example of saints to follow them on their path of Christian discipleship. We understand the mission of the Franciscans by looking to the life of St. Francis, of the Dominicans by looking at St. Dominic, of the Jesuits by St. Ignatius, and the Benedictines by St. Benedict. In the same way, we will better understand the mission of the Knights of Columbus by studying the life and holiness of Blessed Michael McGivney. Should we not expect that the more men come to know the life of Blessed Michael McGivney, the more these men will want to join our ranks? Should we not expect that the more our brother knights become inspired by the life of our founder, the more active and enthusiastic they will become? We can expect all these things, but only if we ourselves are true followers of Father McGivney. So as I say, first, we must become familiar with the life of our founder. And second, we must all come closer spiritually to Blessed Michael McGivney. In the December issue of Columbia, every member will receive a special pull-out booklet containing both the new novena and litany to Blessed Michael McGivney. All our councils should begin to integrate those prayers into their meetings, and our brother knights should begin to say those prayers individually. Devotion to Father McGivney and prayerful communion with him, both individually and corporately, will go a long way to deepening our commitment to charity and unity as a true Catholic brotherhood. As we go forward, we should ask ourselves some basic questions as leaders of the Knights of Columbus. Do we convey a spirit of humility and charity as did our founder? Do we exhibit the determination to overcome whatever obstacles may be in our way? Are we committed that Father McGivney's legacy will shine more brightly in the future as a result of our efforts than it did on the day it was entrusted to us? Father McGivney's beatification has dramatically raised the stakes for us as leaders of the Knights of Columbus. We recognize that Blessed Michael McGivney is a great gift to us and to the universal church. And as with all gifts from the Lord, our first response must be gratitude for his generosity. But then we must also recognize that as with all gifts from the Lord, there comes responsibilities. The gift of Father McGivney's beatification presents to us a great responsibility, the responsibility to be faithful and productive stewards of Father McGivney's legacy. This is especially true given the current situation of the church and society. I think we all know that the Chinese character for the word crisis is made up of the characters for the word danger and the word opportunity. We know well the dangers that surround us both as citizens and as Catholics. The coronavirus pandemic has changed the world, and it will continue to change it. We will never be able to turn back the clock, nor is it possible to turn back the clock in regard to the political divisions and social violence we have witnessed. And we know how the abuse crisis has changed our church. So what are our opportunities, you may ask? As the coronavirus extends into a second wave, we will continue to face difficulties in sustaining council activities through virtual technology. But in meeting this challenge, we are also building for the future. Virtual technology will be important to our future, and you should continue to build a stronger virtual network in the days ahead. Developing virtual means of fraternity will be essential to our future growth. For example, it can help overcome distance and time constraints for many members' participation, and it can be more attractive to men who are interested in participating in this way. So let me repeat, virtual participation will not only be important, it will be essential to our future growth. So do not put off making a robust commitment to its development in your jurisdiction. If the Knights of Columbus can successfully conduct the business of a multi-billion-dollar corporation by virtual means, we should be able to do the same at our local and state councils. This is a time that surely tries the souls of our dedicated priests. Not only do they continue their ministry under the shadow of the clerical abuse crisis, but they also now have to deal with the crisis of the coronavirus and the often changing and draconian governmental restrictions. Who is there to accompany them, not as critics or doubters, but as their strong right arm and their strong support? The Knights of Columbus must be there. Let us be their strongest supporters in every parish in which we are active, and that support must begin in every seminary. At a time when our communities are being torn apart by anger, frustration, and even violence, we should be offering a better way by demonstrating in tangible ways the positive and healing effects of charity, unity, and fraternity. We launched Leave No Neighbor Behind to demonstrate the powerful effect of our principles of charity, unity, and fraternity to our parishes and our communities. This good work must continue and achieve even more. But this is also a program to strengthen our local councils. Leave No Neighbor Behind also means leave no brother knight behind. Every council should reach out and contact every brother knight to determine how he and his family are doing and if there is something the council can do to help. Where councils already contacted their members during the first wave of the pandemic, they should do so again as we begin to experience a second wave. And there is another neighbor who we will never leave behind, and that neighbor is the unborn child. In the days ahead, he will need our help more than ever, and in the days ahead, we will continue to stand firm in his defense. This year marks the 25th anniversary of St. John Paul II's great pro-life encyclical, Evangelium Vitae. The bishops of the United States have prepared a new, comprehensive study guide for the encyclical to help more Catholics become actively engaged in promoting the gospel of life. I ask all our jurisdictions to promote this study guide in your councils and parishes. This is one reason why it is essential that every jurisdiction name a state life director and every council have an active life director. We will continue to work closely with our bishops' pro-life efforts in all our countries, and we will defend the pro-life gains that we have helped achieve. My brother knights, I know you share my pride that our ranks now number more than 2 million men. We have made great strides, but further we must go. We must ask ourselves, are 2 million knights enough? I think we know the answer. We know our duty. Ours is the responsibility to bring Blessed Michael McGivney's vision to new heights. And so, in this year of great challenge, we have before us great opportunity. Our founder has been raised to the honors of the altar. He is a model for priests and laity alike, and the organization he founded should welcome every Catholic man who loves his faith and his family. 20 years ago, upon my appointment as Supreme Knight, I said that we have a moral obligation to offer membership in the Knights of Columbus to every eligible Catholic man. In the 20 years since, we have made great strides, bringing the order to Europe and to the mainland of Asia. We have rediscovered the missionary spirit of Father McGivney, and so I renew that challenge again today. We must leave no neighbor behind in our charity, and we must leave no Catholic man behind when it comes to the opportunity of membership in Blessed Michael McGivney's Knights of Columbus. Vivat Jesus!